Mr. Masunyane weighed in at 56.9.
Shoulders, big, thick neck. As a very tough guy to submit, and as we've said time and time again, the best base to use for MMA is wrestling. You can dictate where the fight takes place. You can make sure that you get out of range and out of reach if your opponent is throwing punches and kicks at you. And especially if you have that high level of wrestling. Look, he's going to give up a ton of reach in this fight. Let's make no mistake about that. But the amount that he can change with his actual wrestling game, that should be the deciding factor in this bout.
Well, he has a lot of support here, hex side all throughout the arena. Making that professional debut is such a benchmark in any fighter's career. He gets to do it in one of the best promotions in the world today, the EFC. We will see if he delivers against a very, very talented opponent. And Ali Hassan, what a great way to get things kicked off here at EFC 56.
It's going to be a great fight. It's something notable as well. 6-0 as an amateur for Bokang, so big step up for him.
Constantia Insurance brings you the tale of the tape. Two very young fighters, a bit younger is Masunyane. Take a look at the height advantage, a big height advantage and a reach advantage. We're talking 33-centimeter reach advantage. Constantia Insurance made personal. Let's send it up to Shane the Duke Wellington to get it cracking.
Ladies and gentlemen, EFC 56 is proudly brought to you by Superbets for sports betting anywhere, anytime, and in partnership with Adidas, RDG Rex Stiffen Gearbox, Super Crush, 7 Stars Energy Drink, Constantia Insurance, Aquavita Mineral Water, and Carnival City. And now, our first bout is 3 rounds in the EFC Flyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his pro debut. He stands 1.7 meters tall, weighing in at 57 kilograms. Fighting out of Queensburg, Durban, Musaddiq Ali Hassan. And now introducing his opponent. He's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his pro debut. He stands 1.57 meters tall, weighing in at 56 kilograms. Fighting out of Sunninghill, Johannesburg, Bokang, the little giant, Masunyane. And when the action begins, our referee in charge is Vickers Swart.
Now the lovely Hexagon Girls, proudly brought to you by Rex Dip and Gearbox, driven by Perfection. Naomi getting us started in this flyweight bout. It is BK Bokang Masunyane taking on Musaddiq Ali Hassan.
Musaddiq, are you ready? Bokang, are you ready? Let's fight, guys.
And Vickers Swart, the man in charge. Round number 1 is underway. BK in the leopard print taking on Ali Hassan in the red. Round 1 brought to you by 7 Stars and a huge takedown.
Wasted absolutely no time closing the distance. At 30-centimeter reach doesn't really mean a lot if you can negate it that way. Took Hassan for a big ride and again slams him down. And
just ragdolling him all over our hexagon.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to expect here that he's going to be able to keep control. He's going to be very good in the scramble. And it's going to be very difficult to get off of you.
So you see in his corner there, you have Richie Kwan, Norman Vessels, and our current flyweight champion, JP Bays, who he works out with so often. His lead training partner, 100%, trying to guide him to his first ever mixed martial arts victory in the professional ranks.
How good has his top control been from this position? Hassan has done a great job of trying to wall walk, trying to get out of the spot, but just the top control from Bokang has been really, really good.
And now he's isolating that arm right now, Dirk. If he can isolate that arm and do something with it, possibly finish this fight.
Also staying very, very active as Hassan from this bottom position, but not a great spot for him to be in. Stuck underneath the wrestler. I'm sure they would have game planned for this. Wenzel has some good wrestling credentials of his own, so no doubt he would have been shooting for takedowns and driving through with the drills.
Wenzel now starting to put together a nice little stable of fighters that are fighting out of Durban, and a great teacher. But right now, it was full mount. Now he's going to take the back, now right back to side control, and he is not letting up.
This is wrestling 101. This is stuff you see on the mat over and over and over and over again. Must be incredibly overwhelming for Hassan at the bottom as well.
But at the same time, you look at the energy that he's exerting. Now he is isolating that arm, possibly looking for a finish, but he's so excited. You can tell the BK is so excited to be
Absolutely.
here. And you don't want to overexert yourself and possibly gas out. It doesn't matter how much stamina you have. You get too excited, you can't.
Absolutely. A lot of guys forget
An
to
adrenaline
breathe,
dump.
but Bokang at the moment is just piling the pressure on.
No, it is. No, he's
Submission after submission, he might be going
and
for it. And he
that
gets
is
it. Gets the Kimura.
Bokang Masunyane with a huge backflip. Amazing performance. That's how you kick off a show. And I'll tell you what, this kid's for real, and he is going to make some serious waves in the division.
Stellar performance. Great top control, and he was trying possibly had two or three different submissions there. He decided to go for the Kimura in the end and just textbook stuff. Just pure class. You cannot fault that performance at all.
Being lifted up by his coach, Norman Vessels. And you just talk about the preparation, the time that he put in. And now he finally gets to reap the rewards, have a victory inside the EFC hexagon. BK is officially landed in the EFC.
Like how he closed the distance early on, a little kick to the body, and then just picked him up, dragged him, and
But
threw
he
him
nearly
across.
got himself in trouble there. He kind of overexerted himself there, and it could have been a problem, but quickly took control of the spike.
Absolutely, I think he's so good on the scramble that it's going to be difficult, even in one of those positions, if he ends up
Sure.
in a different side. And just textbook, Kimura gets the arm, pulls it back, locked up. Absolutely nothing Hassan could do from there.
Gorgeous execution. That was your action replay brought to you by Super Crush. Let's send it up to Shane the Duke Wellington.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Vickers Swart has called a stop to this contest 2 minutes and 20 seconds into round number 1, declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, Bokang, Little Giant, Masunyane.
I'm here with your winner, Bokang Masunyane. Bokang, a great debut for you.
Yeah, first of all, I'd love to thank the Lord Almighty. Thanks to my team. Thanks to other guys that helped me. Thanks to the supporters, and thanks to my old sponsors.
Were you worried at all coming into this fight that you were giving up so much reach, or were you quite confident you could close the gap quite easily?
I was very confident coming in here, knowing that Dimart Pena, JP Bays, the bantamweight champion and flyweight champion. I knew I had an advantage over him, even though he had a reach advantage over me.
Well, congratulations, a big victory on your debut. We look forward to seeing you again. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Bokang Masunyane.
What a win. You know, a reach advantage means nothing when you're dealing with the speed and the power of BK. Win number 1 on the board for that young man. More to come from Carnival City. This is EFC 56.